The low back is the most injured area of the body, unfortunately. Because of that, it is seen as a most misunderstood area as well. In this video, we are going to go over 10 different movements or exercises that you should be able to do on the daily to help your low back out so you're not in pain constantly. With your hands placed underneath your shoulders, press the ground away, keeping your pelvis on the ground as much as possible and legs still. A rather common exercise we see done over and over again is the spinal cat-cows. They have been called other things, but in the hands and knees position, again, knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders, begin going in through flexion and extension, trying to get both rounding of the mid-thoracic spine and extension at the lower lumbar spine. Further along, we will show another movement that is focused just at the lumbar spine. But for now, focus on these. With the lateral reach rock backs, it's a long name, you're really more focusing on the latissimus dorsi muscle to get some stretch to that tissue. In speaking to other athletes, we hear constantly that is a very tight, stiff region of the body. This movement, to have your arms to the side while rocking your hips directly behind you, is really stretching that shoulder lat combo. One of my more favorite movements is the kneeling reach backs, where we are working on getting extension and some rotation into the low back and the lumbar spine, an area that we tend to forget, especially where most heavy lifting exercises are very sagittal plane, stiff spine, never turning. So as mentioned, we're going to talk about the intersegmental lumbar spine cat-cows. So what I hope you notice is that we really are focusing just the movement of the lumbar spine into both flexion and extension. These are meant to be done very, very slowly. And the reason it says 2 to 3 minutes, not a rep count, is I don't want you to worry about how many reps. I want you to worry about getting a connection basically to that tissue from the mind to the tissue. Others might call that a mind-muscle connection. Call it what you will. These prone rotations are meant to be done one side at a time. As you see, the stabilizing hand is in front of you where you're going to keep that down the whole time. The other hand is on the posterior part of your head, and you are lifting and rotating through your spine into a rotation. We do both sides, 10 reps per side, and add them as needed. A very much so underutilized movement is these seated good mornings. We can do these with weight if we'd like, even up to a plate or more if necessary. But as a mobility, worry less about weight and worry about getting the stretch into the glutes, a little bit into the hamstrings, and definitely into the low back. We do 10 reps at a time in a sitting posture. I tend to like having my feet more forward to again get more stretch into the hamstrings. The standing back extensions is a movement that should be able to be done almost anywhere. We can stand up and put our hands on our sides, on our hips, and really push your hips forward, causing extension in both the low back as well as the hips. The Jefferson curl has been given a bad rap for so many reasons. Here we're doing no weight. We just want to be able to get that stretch into our spine. So really trying to round all the tissue from our hamstrings to our spine. Done 10 reps at a time. Again, no weight, but as an exercise, we could add a little bit of weight and load to this. But for now, just getting the movement. And lastly here, we are going to work on a lateral shift through our lumbar spine. So the currently left hand is on my ribs. The right hand is more on my hip or pelvis and helping shift or push me into a lateral bend through that lumbar spine. Instead of just leaning over to the side, and that's getting some stretch, I really want to focus more at the lumbar spine moving and shifting as a mobility drill. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. If you'd like more content, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you later.